I remember that day. I'll never forget that day.
Hey bud, Frank here. We're closing the shop early. Take care of yourself, man. We'll be back tomorrow. Have the best day you can. We'll see you tomorrow.
Then we had sex right there on the beach. It was the best. I will never forget that.
That's how you remember 9/11?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Sex on the beach. I should have got her phone number.
So I lost my virginity in a three-way. So I'm genetically predispositioned to be cooler than most people, you know? Being the three-way girl's weird. It's like couples look at me and they go, there's a slut who understands simple fractions. That girl's gonna save our marriage. Got a real save your marriage kind of face, you know? Shit happens too much, though. I noticed it was happening too often because a few months ago, I got propositioned to be in 3 different threesomes within like 2 fucking hours. Like, whoa, that's a lot of three-ways. Like, could you imagine if I said yes to all of them? That is a lot of brunch the next day. Oh my God. I'm gonna be way sick, you know what I mean? But I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I'm like, the three-way girl, okay. I'm not nice enough to be taken out on just like a regular date. But people want to give me a guest spot in their sexual adventure, so that's cool. It's like I'm on late night with Chad and Sarah's not really bisexual, and she's pissed the whole time. But it's fine, it doesn't matter. I got the sexual autism anyway, so I have never looked a dick directly in the eye. Anyway, I recently traded in my car for a DUI. It was after that third brunch. It was 75 mimosas deep. I practically pulled myself over, you know? Yeah, they took me to jail for my DUI. I thought that was kind of weird. I was like, what, did my white privilege just run out? Yeah. I drink way too much. I think it's because I grew up in the South. Yeah, the South, drinking culture's different down there. You know, it's very competitive. Like, I was in Alabama, I was having myself a grapefruit shandy, because I was feeling like a real bougie pirate. And I was enjoying myself, and then this old white guy sitting next to me had a problem. He challenges me. He's like, what are you drinking, little lady? You got some grapefruit? Drink some freaking grapefruit? I was like, yeah, dude, it's really good. What the fuck's your problem? He's like, well, I just don't think that's real drinking, you know? Well, me and my boys, we used to do real drinking. We used to play this game called Roll Tide Roulette. What you do is you pour 5 shots of Mad Dog 2020, only one of them ain't got a Vicodin in it. That's how we decide who the designated driver's gonna be. And I was like, well, I'm not a punk ass, so I started doing a bunch of shots to prove that I could keep up, and now I'm addicted to Vicodin, so I gotta tell you, it's tough being a feminist and an alcoholic at the same time. Ah, man. Yeah, you know, I'm not saying that when a really old dude goes out with a way younger lady that it's not creepy, but I think it should be cool when I do it. And that's just because I'm an old person trapped in the body of a young person. It's called scoliosis. But no, I love age-inappropriate relationships. I just hate it when the teacher gets fired. I think it's bums me out. I liked this guy that was like 15 years older than me, and he was like, nah, man, 15 years is like, we didn't grow up with the same movies or TV. I don't think you're gonna get my references. I'm like, what references? The other members of Poison that aren't Bret Michaels? What the fuck are you talking about? I've seen every episode of I Love the 80s. Try me, bud. I can do it. You know, and meanwhile, his old ass doesn't understand why it's a faux pas to like your own status on Facebook, so. Like, yeah, we should go out, because we could teach each other some shit, you know? I could teach you how to properly use Facebook, and you can teach me why Caddyshack is supposed to be funny. All right, you guys, thank you very much. That's going to do it for me. I've been Piper Shepherd.
Oh, hello. I'm Omaha City Councilman Lloyd Rickey. You also may remember me from my campaign slogan, Lloyd Rickey, for sure.
Guten Tag, Vatos. It's Glendependence Day, so get ready to wave your flag. Got a little word of warning. If you're a communist, turn this thing off now. This isn't for you. Turn it off now. Now. Yeah, well, it better not smell like a salamander's cage. You better be Febrezing the animals, because he's not going to put up with any of this bullshit. All right, Carol. Thank you. I owe you. You're a lifesaver. Goodbye. Okay, great news. We have an infrared press conference in the nocturnal exhibit at the zoo.
The zoo.
Yeah, you're number 1 with white people over 80. We're trying to bring you back down so that you can relate to anybody.
How many times I tell you kids cannot vote? I tried that. It didn't work. Thank you, Reggie.
Lloyd, who do you think's driving those kids around in the minivans? It's the moms.
Their moms.
And let's not kid ourselves. You're a puss hound.
I'm 100% a puss hound. Never kidded about that.
Okay, let's catch you up on the issues. Where are we at on immigration?
Shoot him at the gate.
Okay, that's a little rough.
Build a fence. We don't care what the cost, high and as strong as we need it.
Okay.
Next topic.
Let's try something else.
Okay.
Climate change.
Climate change. That's fallacy. It snowed yesterday.
Okay, that's not gonna work. You don't look well, actually.
I feel great.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna get you some dandelion root and magnesium.
Jesus Christ, Glenn. I know we ain't seen each other in a while, but I didn't realize you were sucking dicks this whole time. Going to Whole Foods. You bring your bag in? No, I didn't bring my fucking bag in. You bring your own bags to Whole Foods now, eating that quinoa. Is that what you're gonna do, Glenn? Where I come from, we have sex with women. Lots of women. None of them married.
Gee, I do like bulk cashews.
We always did have
Get in
that
here
in
for that.
common. Thank you
What is
very
going
much.
on in here?
Oh, hey.
What is this?
It's fine.
What does he have?
How you doing? I'm
What is
Lloyd
going on? What
Ricky.
is all the yelling going on?
Lloyd Ricky, I'm running for city council here. Are you a voter? You registered voter?
Lloyd Ricky, Omaha City Councilman. Right,
fuck,
wasn't
man.
this, what was it? Illicit conduct with a minor.
To my credit, she told me she was 16 years old.
You're still a couple years light on that.
Butt's a butt, we always say.
Well, Glenn has loads of work that he's behind on, so you can go ahead and leave.
true.
Good luck on your campaign, though.
I'm gonna ask you to have to get out of my fucking face so I can finish making these phone calls, okay?
Okay, do I need to call Office Park Security to see you proof?
Now
Because
you're
I
real
will
tough,
do it.
aren't you? Who do
I
you
will.
think you are?
Well, I am the manager, Mr. Ricky, so...
Well, manage this.
No, do that.
You'll be alright. Drink it off. Vote Lloyd Ricky. I'll see you at the zoo, 2:45, because they're feeding a goat to a Komodo dragon. I don't want to miss that.
Perfect. See you then.
You're not going anywhere, Glenn.
You look like you tore your epididymis, maybe. Want some nuts? Okay. No? All right.
How we doing on getting that Cougar song for the campaign? The rights to that.
Okay, John Mellencamp hasn't been called the Cougar in 30 years.
You tell us for Lloyd Ricky?
I did not get to talk to the Cougar. That's not how it works. Affordable Care Act.
Obamacare?
Yeah.
They start covering fake titties? Lloyd Ricky's firmly in that camp. We're gonna do that Twitter?
We will do your message.
Well, I got ideas to tweet. I can keep it into 140 characters. America's not for pussies. Don't be no punk. Lloyd Ricky.
He's a very funny young man. Please put your hands together for David Rodriguez. Let's hear it for David.
Oh man, this is great. This is the best. Thank you guys for coming out. I have had an interesting week. I was driving home to Fort Collins the other night. I was leaving a show down here in Denver. I'm walking out to the parking lot, and I can see my car, and there's a dude actively breaking into it, which is a nightmare when you look. Like, I don't know, like what? I'm wearing burgundy pants. I don't know. I don't know the protocol for this type of situation. But like instinct took over, you know, and I just went, hey, that's my car. I was like, ooh, like a surprise. You guys ever surprise yourself with your own bravery before? So I'm feeling pretty good now. I'm feeling pretty tough. The guy who's breaking into my car hears that, looks up, sees me, and just goes, shut up. Instinct took over again. I just went, sorry. I just said sorry. Sorry to him for some reason. I don't know why my brain thought I was the asshole in that. My brain's like, well, he's at work, you know, you're yelling at him. You don't want to be rude, you know. But yeah, because I'm not an aggressive person at all in any scenario. Like the most aggressive I get is like if I'm walking across like a crosswalk and a car pulls up a little too close. This is like the most aggressive I'll be give him one of these. Like that's the most confrontational I get. And I had to. It was a tough spot. My son, I've got 2 kids. And they're 5 years apart, and so like we only thought we were gonna have one for the longest time, and so like that was our joke. We'd just be like, hey, you're our favorite, because it's just one. That's a fun, harmless thing, you know? And then we decided we want to have another one, and we had another one, and then just he was 7, figured it out. He was like, so, wait a minute, who's your favorite now? And I didn't know how to explain it to him. That I was like, son, we love you both less. Does that, you know? Some parents in the house, nice. Parents just have a very finite amount of energy, you know? So we had it's both the same, but both less, you know? Your love is like, this is the analogy I like to use, your love is like a sandwich that you have, right? You go throughout your whole life, you got your own sandwich, all to yourself, you're never hungry, easy, you know, you meet the person you want to be with, and you're like, you're amazing, here's half my sandwich, you know? And they're like, you're amazing, here's half my sandwich, so we're both still a whole sandwich, you know? Never hungry, this is great. And then the first kid comes along, he's like, yeah, what are those, sandwiches? Hand them over. Yep, Mom, I'm gonna need that whole sandwich. Guy, Mom, I'm gonna need that whole sandwich, you know? Just... And then you have nothing. And then you're just so hungry all the time. And then the second one comes along, is like, I was told there were sandwiches. What's up? I'm not sharing with that asshole. I want my own sandwich. Don't have it. quick round of applause. Round of applause if you have kids. Round of applause if you have kids. Oh, man. This is unprecedented at a comedy show. Round of applause if you don't have kids. Round of applause if you don't have kids. It sounds like it's about half and half, but that was only like 4 or 5 people without kids. That's how much energy they still have. Every time I'm like, round of applause if you have kids, at least one person's just like, just can't even. Here's some advice for those of you who don't have kids. Don't talk to your friends that have kids about your day. That's it. It's rude. It's a rude. You guys don't, you don't realize, like, I'm 32 years old, most of my friends my age don't have kids, so they're always like, oh, bro, I had the most brutal day today. I'm like, oh no. Tell me about it. Listen to this. You're not even gonna believe this. Today, work was super busy, okay? I only had 3 breaks all day. And then I get home, people are posting Game of Thrones spoilers on Facebook. And I'm like, I got human poop in and around my face and eyes before breakfast today. What? People without kids, you wake up on the weekend. This is the sunlight coming in. You catch yourself in the mirror and it's like, ooh. Hey there. Most important person in my life. You know, you're just... She's like, what do you want to do today? Nothing? Yeah. Just do nothing. Guys, as a parent, if I wake up and I do nothing long enough, I go to jail. Do you understand? Like that's... Yeah. But my kids are great. I love them. My daughter Stella just turned 3 years old. And boy, she is the most arrogant person I've ever met. But like all toddlers are the most arrogant person you've ever met because literally their whole life, all they ever hear is like, you're the best. You're the smartest. You're the strongest. So they're ready to fight everybody. They think they're just invincible, you know? And I'm a good dad. I'm a really good dad. But still, when a 3-year-old is like, I'm way faster than you, Dad. Like, it still takes a lot of restraint. To not just like lean down and be like, you got nothing, homie. Like, you wanna, like, oh, you wanna race? You wanna race? I'm already there. What happened? I gotta run tonight. Enjoy John, guys. You're the best.
Rodriguez.
Wow, this movie's going to be packed.
Yeah, I hope we can get a decent seat.
Oh, is that your ad ass that reeks again?
I'm sorry.
I thought you had that problem licked.
Well, I did too. I just can't seem to keep my ass clean enough.
I think it's time you called ass washers.
I'm Bud Fletcher, founder and client of Ass Washers. With the growing problem of sloppy and half-assed maintenance of the gluteus, there are more than enough ass cleaning companies out there for you to choose from. But which one is right for you? At Ass Washers, we go beyond the baby wipes and damp rags commonly used by other ass washing services. We know not everyone's ass is the same. That's why we have 8 different options to help rectify your specific ass cleaning needs, in addition to our basic 12-point cleaning system that will leave your rear free and clear of common ass rot. And you should be able to find the right aroma for your ass with our selection of over 150 fragrances. Well, I don't know, aren't personal ass washing services expensive? If you thought high-quality ass washing was just for society's elite, think again. With our 8 levels of washing, there's a plan that's right for any budget. Maybe you just need a simple soak and spray, or maybe you have a large area to excavate. Whatever the case, you can come in for a free estimate. But with my busy schedule, what if I can't make it to Ass Washers? With over 20 locations in the tri-state area, you're never too far to get the cleanliness your ass deserves. And if you still can't find the time to stop in for a visit, we now come to you. When the Ass Washers van pulls up in your driveway, your secret will be out in the neighborhood. Your neighbors will soon be saying,
"Wow, so that's why your ass smells so terrific."
Face the world with confidence in knowing yours is an ass with not just an inviting scent, but with the Ass Washers guarantee. And that is, if you still have skunk or junk in your crack, you get your money back. Boy, you were right. Now my ass is as fresh as a mint on an airplane pillow. How can I thank you?
Well, now you know. Don't get mad. Get ass washers. They'll treat you right. Hey, is that mocha almond I smell on you?
Well, I was gonna go with Morning Dew, but I thought this one was more my scent. I mean, they had other...
Another satisfied customer.
This is a Sexpot Comedy production.